All right, yesterday was an interesting day. Went downtown and then was going to go to the Legion. I knew Jerry was going to be there at 3, so kind of went down a little later. And so I got there a little late. And actually, when I was walking over there, I was like, should I even go in? I was like, most of the time I go there late, there's no food. I'm like, and I walked by the church where they have their meals 4 to 5. It was the last meal they had, like a meal during the winter, and I was like, there's a big lineup out there. Like, no, let's go. I told Jerry I was going to be there, and I told my buddy Lee I was going to be there too because he'd asked, and I'd asked him to come a few times. So anyways, I got there, saw Jerry, and he was sitting beside this big, huge guy, had a big, long beard and he had a ponytail, kind of braided. This guy's badass, like Viking type. So I went over, he was talking to Jerry. I was like, hey, Jerry, how's it going? Then he introduced me. His name was Clayton. And kind of talked about Veterans House, what veterans have gone through. And he gave me his card, and he told me, like, what he's planned to do and what he's done in the past. And I was just like, oh, my lucky garlic in the pockets worked. I would start to carry a clove of garlic in my pocket, and unfortunately, I already ate that one. I eat them every morning now. But anyways, so that's for a detox. One of the new things I'm doing, as well as making lemon water. But yeah, so talked to Clayton for like almost an hour with Jerry, and then eventually there wasn't many people there, which is kind of surprising because it was like a big, it's the only real event at the Legion this month because the other events until they get their funding are really kind of put on hold. And then I guess Lee heard me or came up and he's like, hey, there you are. Because he was downstairs where like in the other area close to the bar. And so I told him what Clayton was here for. And Lee, unfortunately, was involved in an event at a Veterans House when he was there for the Grey Cup. And it was that the Grey Cup or the Super Bowl? I'm not sure which one. But so he left early, right? Actually, Brent actually chased him down the street. Like, it's just, you can't even make these things up. And then he told me he was approved to get an apartment at the new Veterans House at Edmonton. I'm like, yeah, because his family lives out west in Alberta. He's originally from Saskatchewan, but when he went in the military, obviously he moved around. So he's like, he's like me. He's like, I don't really want to move closer to my family. And I was like, yeah, I kind of get that. And I told him it's like not gonna be much difference between the one in Edmonton and the one in Ottawa. It's run by the same people, so it's nothing really going to change unless we make them change. So that's the thing. So I talked to Clayton. He said this is what he needs to do. We're going to do some interviews. We're going to, interview the veterans that lived here. So I messaged a bunch of veterans. Hopefully I can run into the Three Amigos and Danny, because I heard Danny had saw my apartment there at midnight the other day. So eventually I'll bump into Danny. Pierre lost contact with Danny. I guess he lost his phone, or he's always had problems with his phone. He even lived with that Veterans House. He's a great guy. So he actually helped me move into Veterans House when I first got. Nobody was there to help me. Danny right away, hey, you need help? I was like, yeah, sure. So I took him to a Sens game. So you still have that photo on my Instagram. But
in my head, it's just
he's been through a lot too, so
it's time to
it's perfect. I was telling my friends last night it was meant to be, so that's why I'm glad I went. So anyways, talked to him for about a half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we said see you later. Jerry walked back because he lives downtown, so we walked back home. Oh yeah, and on my way there, on my way to the Legion, I walked by and I forget her name. I met her at the she actually gave me I gotta find it, an external drive for a laptop. She's great. She's brought veterans to Vets Outreach before. I forget her name, but I saw her walking with a group on the street, similar to what we did with the regular OIM group does this. When I was doing the bog walk looking for homeless veterans, we didn't carry it. We just had a backpack. We didn't have like a big wagon. But yeah, there was like a crew of them. It was like a little mini convoy, all wearing their red vests. And I saw her, and I kind of like, because I was wearing my glasses, I was like, hey, because I was on the way to the Legion. I didn't really have time to talk, but I looked up SOS after, emailed them. I was like, I told them that I was doing the bog walk looking for homeless veterans with the OIM, and we lost our funding. So, but yeah, if you're looking for help, I'd love to volunteer either day or night. Probably better for me to do night because then I can walk downtown and kind of get ready and pick my spots. But maybe on the weekend I could do days or whatever. But yeah, and I actually got an email back, so that's pretty cool. So I have to check that out. And so lots going on here. I even got an email back from my old buddy Josh, my buddy from when I was a kid. He's a lawyer now, so I asked him about because he does like accidents and stuff. So I don't know if he does WSIB or if he'd be interested in helping with my disability for my military as well. So, anyways, lots going on. I'm trying to think of everything, but yeah. So today I was gonna go for some more walking, but yesterday I did the walking and my skipping. I was exhausted, and when I got home, my camera it was full, so I was like, and the uploading here was like really slow for the first hour, so it was very frustrating. And then all of a sudden, once the first hour, I got one point, I forget what time it was. Then the Wi-Fi was fast, and all of a sudden my videos were like bang, 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 bang. They all uploaded. By that time, it was way past midnight. But anyways, we got our skipping in yesterday. So today it's raining out, so I'm gonna be avoiding going outside. It's gonna be a rest day for my legs. We'll still get our skipping days in. We need to get 200 skips a day, so we got to do that daily. So I like the challenge where we don't have to be doing it every day. So that's the ones I like. Because last month I had to do 15K steps a day, and that was, it took a toll. So yeah, so today is a relaxing day, sort of.